You guys probably can't hear that, but there's a rotational sound in my back tire, which may not be good. All right, let me check. I'm in a church parking lot. Give me a second. It's a screw. Let me show you guys. Right there. Damn it. There's so much damn construction in this city, I swear. A screw? A screw. That's what I need. I need a screw in my tire. So now I gotta get that patched. I don't think it'll cost too much. 20, 30 bucks. But still, it's annoying. It's so annoying. Guys, we keep starting off this way every time. In the car, backing out of the driveway, headed somewhere during the COVID-19 pandemic or whatever it is. Is it yeah, epidemic is worse, right? Pandemic's not as bad, but still not good. How y'all doing? Hope all is well. It is Friday, but it's not payday Friday. It's the boring Friday, the Fridays I don't care about. Well, I mean, I still care about it because I get the weekend, but you know, I don't get paid this Friday, I get paid next Friday. Anyway, I am currently headed to Best Buy. Mini rant. Trials of Mana comes out today, right? And I pre-ordered this thing like 5 days ago, 6 days ago with Best Buy because I knew I could just do curbside pickup and they come out with a mask on and there's no human contact, you know, and it's safe. And so today it comes and no email. I just happened to check on my order because it still hasn't said ready for pickup. And it says they ran out, even though I pre-ordered several days prior to them running out. And so I checked other Best Buy locations in Kansas, and like the closest one that has it in stock is in Topeka, and that's an hour away, and that's the capital of Kansas, and I'm not driving that far. So I'm a little annoyed. I'll be honest, a little annoyed. Best Buy dropping the ball. However, I did find a Best Buy in Missouri. It's in Liberty, Missouri, and they've got a copy, and it says it's ready for pickup. So I'm driving probably 20 miles instead of, you know, driving 70 to Topeka, however long it is. It's not close. Topeka is very far away. To me, anyway. I feel like I'm out of town when I go there. I've only been to Topeka though, like a handful of times. Not even, I'd say less than 10 times. So, and yes, you are hearing rain. It is raining today. I like the rain though, I'll be honest. It's definitely springtime. We got all the greenery now, which is nice. So, yeah. I should probably look at the address. I need to pull over real quick and look at the address because I don't know where this Best Buy is. I just know it's in Liberty. So I'm gonna pull over real quick on the side here and look at the address. Best Buy.
Turn left on the US 69 North, then use the right lane to take the I-35 North ramp.
There you go. So it looks like we'll be taking I-70 most of the way. Probably all the way to Liberty. Smarty. Love that candy. Alright.
Continue on I-35 North for 6 miles.
So we're going to take I-35 North to I-70 East? Yeah. Which if I kept going for 5 hours, I'd end up in St. Louis. I've never been to St. Louis, and it's only 5 hours away, or 4 if you speed. That's just one city I've never been to. Maybe someday. I really don't know anybody out there, so I don't know why I'd go in the first place, but yeah, I need to turn up the blades. It's crazy how much more rain there is on the highway just because you're going faster and because cars are splashing. People hit their brakes like crazy. This dude's driving his blinker on, he's not going anywhere. He's just staying in the same lane. Okay, he turned it off. Good. My dad does that. It drives me nuts. My grandpa does sometimes too. Just drive with their blinkers on. What's behind me with his... There's a truck behind me with his bright ass lights on. That was a cop for a second. But there's no red blue lights, it's just regular. That's so weird. That guy. Tahoe guy. Oh, sorry, that's a Suburban. That's not a Tahoe. Suburban. I wonder if they'll ever make the Suburban again. Or do they still make it? I don't know if they still make the Suburban. They might. Yo, people should really drive with their lights on when it's raining. It helps us see you. I can't hardly see that Jeep that's behind me because there's no lights on. He's got all of his lights off. When I was younger, I didn't understand why the importance of headlights were for, it's kind of a weird sentence, but for a day where it's raining, you know? But it's so I can see the car behind me since everything is like washed out because of the water, because of the rain. Like I know he's behind me, but he's disappeared behind me because his headlights are off. So it is important, definitely important. Being behind a semi on the highway when it's raining, that makes it feel like it's raining more. I don't like being behind semis in general though, because they're just slow. And they block your view and all that. I know they're needed, I get it, but they're kind of in the way. You know what else is in the way? People who drive slow in a Saturn. Like the guy in front of me. We're going 55. Speed limit I think is like 65 or something like that. It's 10 under. Why are we going 10 under? Because there's a little bit of rain. This car holds well to the rain, knock on wood. Holds well to the rain. Is that what I said? I meant hold well to the road when it rains is what I meant to say. Someday I will learn English. Someday. But until then, we just have to make do. Big truck. Alright, those are some of the nicest and happiest Best Buy employees I've seen in a long time. Incredibly nice. I got it. Trials of Mana for the Switch. Streaming this tonight. I am excited. I played this game back when Square Enix was called Squaresoft. And so it was 1995. And I loved it as a kid. I never did get that far in it because I didn't know what I was doing. But man, it was a good game. And now we go back home. I'm feeling a little nauseous. Yeah, I think it's because I haven't had anything to eat today. So I'm gonna get home, eat some sushi, because I got some leftover sushi from last night. So gonna eat that. And yeah, continue working from home until 6. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning, a little chilling, a little relaxing, and then I'll stream tonight. So yeah. Alright, headed back. Alright guys, on the way home I stopped by the post office and I'm pretty sure this package is from Heidi. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera down and I'm just gonna open it and we're gonna go from there. Okay, you guys are balancing on the Razer Huntsman Elite keyboard's wrist rest. So it's leather, it's kind of squishy, but I think it'll be fine. Okay. We'll go ahead and just slice it open and see what we got going on in here. I think, apologies Heidi, I'm pretty sure this is at the post office for like a week. I kept forgetting to get it during the day. Oh, snap. Alright, alright. Heck yeah. Alright, Heidi. You got me 2? Okay, hold on. Yo, huge shout out to Heidi. Look at that. I love these cookies. These are Danish butter cookies. I usually get these around the holidays. My grandma used to get them when she was alive for around not New Year's. Well, yeah, kind of New Year's, but Thanksgiving and Christmas. So there's one here. Hi, it's so nice. Then we've got another 2. She sent me 2 of these. as well, and she knows I love these. Lifesavers gummies. 2 of these. Heidi, that is so nice of you. I'm gonna share some of this with my grandpa. He loves those cookies. As well as a pack of gummy bears. Look at all that. Look, they're individually wrapped. Oh, something fell. They're individually wrapped. That's perfect. Perfect. So Heidi, dang, thank you so much for all this. I got plenty of snacks now for a good while. It's been dry. I've had like no snacks when I game on Twitch, and that changes obviously tonight. So Heidi, I'm gonna go ahead and link your Twitch right below. She streams Modern Warfare on Xbox One. So I hope someday she gets a PC so she can play, you know, gaming PC games with us. However, because it is crossplay, she does play with me and David just about every weekend. I think on Saturday nights when we have open lobbies on Call of Duty. So yeah, thank you so much, Heidi. I really do appreciate that. That is insane. That is a lot. I can't believe all that fit in that box. Looks like it wouldn't fit, but it did. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Man, keep me fed. Appreciate it. So, also, this is like totally unrelated, but I found something I wanted from David on his eBay retail arbitrage page, and I bought these. So good deal. Like $13 shipped. Not bad. And I actually needed 2 flash drives, so that works. So supporting my homie and also getting needs met. So yeah. What's up, guys? I just finished, well, probably an hour ago. I just finished a 4-hour stream. All right, I did an hour of Animal Crossing. That was fun. That was cool. Not a lot to do because I did a lot of it off camera, like a lot of the stuff, a lot of the terraforming and stuff. But tonight I started Trials of Mana, the remake from Square Enix. I noticed during the stream I kept saying the remake from Nintendo. No, Square Enix property. It's on a Nintendo console. Trials of Mana and Sword of Mana and all the other Manas have been on various platforms, but most notably the Super Nintendo had Trials of Mana, and I think it had Sword of Mana too. Anyway, started that up. I was just addicted to that game tonight as I was in 1995. Seriously, brought back memories of all the fun I had on Super Nintendo with Trials of Mana. So it was very nice to be able to play this game once again in 2020 graphics. So very cool. I will say this though, it's 30 frames per second on Switch. Poor little Switch can only do so much. 60 frames if you get it on PC. So I recommend probably getting it on PC. But if you're like me and you're trying to build up your Nintendo Switch collection, like I have been doing the last 2 months, then there's nothing wrong with it on Switch. It's $39.99 on Switch. It's not bad. It's easily, well, sorry, $49.99 on the Switch. The collection of Mana is $39, and that is arriving from Amazon May 1st, it says. So, in fact, it's not even that. I have Amazon Smile with Amazon Prime, so a portion of my purchase goes to research for stroke victims. And the reason why that's so important to me is because my grandpa, who's still alive, had a stroke in 2014, and that's why he stumbles on his words a lot, and his memory loss is significant. So, stroke research and cancer research are so important to me. That's what I donate to more than anything else. Because 3 out of 4 of my grandparents died of cancer, and my current living one had a stroke in 2014. So stroke and cancer research, I will sign up for both anytime I can. So anyway, so played 3 hours of this, so much fun. The English dub though is horrible. It's laughable, and we had some laughs on that. But easily worth $49. It's made with Unreal Engine, which is surprised me. And it crashed once. I do notice on the Switch version, and they're probably going to patch this. I would hope anyway. The game lags when it goes from day to night. You know, if you sleep in the inn and it switches from day to night to day or whatever, or from just night to day. the first time it did that, my game completely crashed. I had just saved though, so it wasn't a big deal. But just keep that in mind until they patch it, and I'm sure they will soon. Because that's not going to fly with people very long. Yeah, but I just had fun. So, let me tell you about what's to come on my channel, on my Twitch streams, any VODs past this week. I still have to upload the rest of last week's VODs to this channel, which I'm going to do. But if you haven't already heard from me live on Twitch, hear from me now. BR Games and me are done. Simple as that. I do not have the skill or want the skill to play like David and Flares play. Nothing against them at all. But they unintentionally expect me to play and be as passionate as they are at BR Games, and I refuse to do that. I'm a relaxed gamer, if that makes sense. I tried to explain this to David via text. I don't think he got it. Maybe he did, but he didn't act like he did. And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. I think they unintentionally or unconsciously try to strive to be like Summit or, you know, all these pro players out there, and that's totally fine. If you want to play pro, hey, more power to you. This is not a diss by any means. Not dissing my friends. I love my friends. But that is not me. That has never been me. I've always been a casual gamer. But as their favorite streamers are like, you know, Summit, 1G, or who else? It used to be the Doc. I'm not sure if they like the Doc anymore. I don't know anymore. I can't keep up. But they watch Summit, and they used to watch Myth, I think. 100 Thieves, or, you know, I don't know. I can't even think of any of the pro streamers other than like Summit and Tfue or whatever his name is, and Ninja. But see, Ninja, like, he just plays Fortnite, so he's kind of, have you noticed that, by the way? Like, Ninja was like really in the news all the time, and now he's not really in the news anymore because he's on Mixer and he plays Fortnite. Everybody knows that. Nothing new. Big whoop. But shout out to my friends who like that pro gamer stuff. I like watching Summit sometimes, very small doses. But I do not want to ever be a pro at gaming. That's just not me. I go for more of the entertainment side of things. So my favorite streamers, as you all know, are the Vine Sauce crew. So mainly Vinny, you know, the chief head, owner, president, whatever he is. He's the head honcho of Vine Sauce. But more important, that is a loud airplane. I don't know if you can hear that. But more importantly, Vinny's number one for me. My second favorite, and they're at a tie, honestly, because I could not choose one or the other over the other, if I could just talk. I love Vinny, and I love Joel. Varg Skeletor, the other Vine Sauce member. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them. I even watch Mike Jabroni, I think is his name, is the third guy. But Vinny and Joel, I connect with them, with myself, more than any other streamer I know. We have the same humor. We have the same interest in games. For the most part, there's a few games I don't care about. Like, they like playing Half-Life. I don't care about Half-Life. But other stuff, I know they're going to be playing Trials. They play Final Fantasy Remake. They play games that are horrible. They play indie games. They dedicate whole streams. In fact, Vinny has a schedule every Sunday night. It's my favorite time to watch him because it is the streams with the worst games that people have made, and it's hilarious. You know, and if it's not, they call it the Sunday stream is what it's called. It's usually Android trash games. They're mobile games. It's the cesspool of junk, shovelware, otherwise. They're games that'll give you viruses, you know, and they're careful. They use VPNs and stuff like that, and if they have to, virtual machines. But they show you the worst of games that are out there, and what's cool about that is there's humor behind all of it. They both have dry humor, They've inspired me in the past with my humor on some of my streams. And this might come as a shock to you guys. I didn't come up with poo poo pee pee. I say it a lot. I heard Joel say it one time. You know, he said, I think he was saying something like, the way this game runs is like total poo poo pee pee, and I died, and I took that and ran with it. So, while poo poo pee pee, you know, my viewers know me as the guy who says it all the time, I heard it from Joel, who only said it once. You know, once in a while he'll bring it back up again, but it's because it's a meme from old stream. And no, I never have claimed to invent poo poo pee pee. I heard him say it once, and I was like, dude, the way he says it is similar to the way I say it, and that's the humor in it. The faster you say it, the funnier it is. Ask Mel. Mel mentioned you again in the vlog. But yeah, so again, I love my friends, Flares, David. You guys, you keep rocking out your BRs. You're good at it. You're great at it. You're passionate, you know, about it. And it took me playing with David on, was it last Saturday? So a week ago now. It took me playing with David, and we lost because of me, basically. It took that for me to be like, you know what? What am I doing? As much as I loved Apex, I don't love it anymore. I don't enjoy playing it anymore. You know, it sucks. Because I spent $40 just like 2 weeks ago on skins. It is what it is. I'm in the wrong genre. This is out of my league just because I don't have the same passion as they do. Every time we would all lose, they would be passionately angry, and I would be passionately done. If that makes sense. Because I'd be like, all right, obviously they're not trying to blame me for the loss. But at times, I can see why they would. Let's just put it like that. You know. It's like when I play with people who play Overwatch who suck. And you don't want to tell them they suck. It's the same thing. I get it. I suck at BR. I don't suck as bad on Apex, but I still suck. It's just not for me. And I will admit defeat, if you want to call it that. I don't think it's defeat. It's just not for me. It's like my brother can drive a stick shift vehicle and I cannot. If I learned, I could. Do I want to learn? No. Stick shift is dying. It's sad for you car enthusiasts. I don't care. The transmission can shift for me. It's totally fine. I actually have a manual auto transmission in the Cruise, and I've used it 3 times because all 3 times I've forgotten that, oh yeah, you're supposed to shift now, and I just start redlining, and that's not good for a vehicle, so I just put it back over into automatic. Also, side note, when you shift into second, you pull back on the stick. For some reason, if I have to downshift, I have to tap forward, and it totally messes with your whole vibe in the Cruise. They put it in backwards. I don't like it. I'm sure it's a complaint. If I cared enough to look it up, I would, but I don't. So, but anyway, all this is to say this: just I'm going to start playing more games that I like to play, which is just started with tonight, Trials of Mana. I have no friends that like that game, and that's fine. No. I think too long I've been relying on playing games that others wanted to play instead of games that I wanted to play. Sure, I like playing, I liked playing Apex, and I like playing Overwatch, and I even want to get Overwatch a break. I do. It's too much. I'm burned out on shooters, if that makes sense. So, put down the gun, and I picked up the sword and played Trials of Mana, and I had a blast. It was a 4.5 hour stream, and it felt like 20 minutes. That's how you know you're having fun. So, looking forward to more of that tomorrow. Definitely. I gotta level up my characters, though, because I almost died on the second boss fight tonight. But hey, I beat it. It's a grindy game. RPGs, gotta love them. And I'm gonna do more RPGs. I'm gonna do more obscure games, more poo-poo-pee-pee games. There you go, Mel. There's that word again. And I'm gonna do just more funny games. I showed Mel the other night a game called, was it Fight with Animals or something like that? Or Fighting with Animals, or Fight of Animals? It's a $10 Switch game. It's the dumbest thing. It is basically a dog that's got a human body that's all buff, and it's hilarious. And Games like that. I want to play games that are stupid, that are funny. You can make fun at, you can laugh at for hours, you know. I also want to play games I like, RPGs, a lot of Japanese games, a lot of the games with, you know, the big boobies, you know what I'm saying? Just, it's whatever. It's all entertainment, okay? Pardon me. Had to cough. I want people to know who I am. I want people to know what I like. And if all I ever do is play games my friends want to play because they want to play them, then I'm going to get burned out. I'm going to be miserable, and there's no way to live, you know? So, I enjoyed BR games for a time, but I am moving on, and that's totally fine. And, you know, I'm sure people think, oh, it's just a phase. No, I mean it. It would take a lot for me to come back to Apex, and I don't see it happening. It's a BR. I'm sick of BR. Tired of it. It's not for me. It never really has been for me. If you remember, I was not big on Blackout when it came out. I would play for about an hour, then I'd go do multiplayer, you know. And I would only stay around longer later on down the road because my friends wanted to. But at the same time, I don't like 1 versus 100 games. Because you can get shot from anything, from anywhere, or there's always some storm or circle or something you got to run from constantly. It's like, is that any fun? I don't see that as fun. It's constant stress. It's constant yelling at your friends. It's just constant, why didn't you do this? Well, you have this power. Don't you know how to use that? Don't you know how to play as that? And they have a point. I'm not mad at anybody. You know, the other night I played Watson, and at the end of it, David told me what Watson's purpose was. And it rubbed me the wrong way. At the same time, he wasn't wrong. I didn't play her right. You know? So while he was telling me what I knew about Watson and what her role is, you know, though I didn't like being talked that way, and I don't think he meant it to come off the way it came off to me, I can't argue with him because he's right. I didn't play Watson how I should have been playing Watson. I was sniping somebody when I should have had fences down. Okay? That's why I didn't flip out at him. I rage quitted and logged off. I was like, dude, you're not having fun anymore with this. You're not having fun. If you're rage quitting at somebody, or not at somebody, but if you're rage quitting and you're not having fun and all that, then you need to do something else. You just need to do something else. And that's fine. You know, me and Dave were best friends. We will always be best friends. And he was not wrong in saying what he said. I didn't like it, but he wasn't wrong. Which is why I was telling him afterwards, because I think he thought I was mad at him. I was not mad at David. And I am not mad at David now. It's just that I didn't like that he told me what Watson's purpose was. At the same time, I didn't like how I was playing Watson. Does that make sense? Like, he's right. He was right for saying that. He was totally right. So it's a double-edged sword. While I didn't like what he said, he wasn't wrong. And I was wrong for playing Watson the way it was. Simple as that. I can't, BR just, it stresses me out. You know, you got people telling you there's somebody shooting you in the right, somebody shooting your left, somebody shooting behind you, and you're standing there and dying. And it happens all so quick. I'm just like, I get flustered. I'm just like, dude, whatever. I'm done. Done with BR. And that's fine. It's just not for me. That's all. So I feel like I'm repeating myself. But in conclusion, David, you're watching, I'm sure. Not mad, dude. Not mad. And I know if you asked me twice now, I'm not mad. It's not for me. And I don't want to waste your time. More importantly, I don't want to waste my time because I just don't enjoy it anymore. And so I'm going to play what I want to play. I'm still down to play Overwatch whenever I get back into that. But right now, I'm not even into Overwatch right now. I'd rather play Animal Crossing and Trials of Mana and all the other stuff. So I'm going to do just that. So, yeah, BR is just not for me. In conclusion, TLDR, BR, bye-bye. Anyway, all right, I gotta get some sleep, guys. So, 17.5-minute clip later about why I don't play BR games. Sorry. But now you know. Now you know. So look, going forward, just look for some different stuff. I'm very excited. I still have to get, let's see, we got Planet Coaster. I need to get Planet Zoo? Yeah. I have not bought that yet. It's been out since October. So I'm going to be doing that soon. I got Rimworld finally. That's a game Vinesauce plays. I like watching him play it. It looks a lot of fun. I'm going to try it out myself. Hopefully I like it. If not, there goes $40. So I think it will, though. Anyway, see you all in the morning. I'm going to get some sleep. And I got the Trials of Mana gameplay going. It's rendering right now. Should be ready by the morning. It's a 3-hour video, so it takes a second. And then I'll post it for Sunday. So, all right, see you guys in the morning. You guys probably can't hear that, but there's a rotational sound in my back tire, which may not be good. Should probably pull over and check. Oh, they sold that pizza building. What's it gonna be? Deep Roots? I don't know what that is. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I just now noticed that though. So I'm gonna pull over somewhere soon. I'm in my old neighborhood. Woo! That was a Hellcat. I don't know if you heard that. Dodge Charger Hellcat. I hope it's just a rock and not a nail. I don't need a nail in my tire. I really don't. It's definitely something. I can definitely hear it. Oh, please just be a rock. Alright, let me check. I'm in a church parking lot. Give me a second. It's a screw. Let me show you guys. Right there. Damn it. There's so much damn construction in this fucking city, I swear. A screw? A screw. That's what I need. I need a screw in my tire. So now I gotta get that patched. I don't think it'll cost too much. 20, 30 bucks. But still, it's annoying. It's so fucking annoying.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
So, my back tire, right in the middle, in the center, is a screw, a big screw. Is that easy to patch, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It's the sidewall you don't want to get, right?
Right. If
okay.
It's in the middle, it can be patched.
Yeah, it's like dead middle of the back tire. I heard it.
Okay.
I heard it just now. Dry. I was like, "What's that rotational sound?" I said, "I bet that's either a rock or a nail, but it's a screw, big screw." So.
Stop and get a tire repair kit or a tire plug kit from the parts store.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
And I'll do it for you.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna take it like Tires Plus or something, but.
No. I mean, if you want an actual patch, cool. I was gonna put a plug in it.
Plug works. You put plugs in my tires before, so they've always been fine.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that sometime this week then.
All right. Sooner the better.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess I can go get it now. Not a big deal.
All right, I'll be at the house.
Assuming they're open, so.
Oh yeah, all the parts stores are open.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it.
It's so busy out right now. Doesn't even look like we're on quarantine.
Yeah, everybody's out. It's a nice day, dude. It's a really nice day.
Well, everybody's over it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If you're gonna die, just let's live a normal.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stop by, I guess, O'Reilly's, and then I'll just. You gonna be home?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I'll see you.
Later.
Alright. I put you guys away. I'm gonna get a tire repair kit. And then we're gonna go to my brother's. And you might even see him on video, I don't know. So anyway, I was in my old neighborhood. I was gonna show you guys where I grew up and all that stuff, but I got detoured because I have a big ass screw in my tire. So yeah, anyway, I got the kit, deluxe tire repair service kit, and So yeah, that should fix it. And I'm gonna be left plenty for future tire repairs. Because Kansas City is known for two things that are both negative. One being the roads in Kansas City, Missouri specifically are horrible. Potholes everywhere. And two, there's construction every 5 seconds all year long. You're gonna hit a nail. You're going to run over a screw. It's going to happen. This is not my first time it's happened, as you can probably gather from that. So, yeah. Once again, I am in the car. Shout out to my brother. I didn't vlog it. I meant to, and I forgot. We just got caught up in conversation. Shout out to my brother for patching my tire. And actually, the bolt, I don't know if you can tell from the clip, but the bolt that was in my tire is in the direct middle, which is the best place to get a puncture. He patched it 100%, no problem. Totally, completely fixed. Which is great, because these Firestone tires are brand new. They came with the car from CarMax. So, currently in the car once again, as you can tell. And sorry about the last vlog. I didn't realize how dark it was in the car. You couldn't see me for a few minutes on some of those clips, which is probably why I got a thumbs down. But it is what it is. People like to thumbs down my videos, and that's totally fine. Engagement is engagement. Anyway, I'm headed over to Kayla's now. We're gonna go get some ice cream on this very nice day. So, but yeah, I learned my lesson on that with that last vlog. You couldn't see me, so I got the interior light on. Okay, show of hands, class. Show of hands. When you were little, did you ever think, or did your parents ever tell you that it was illegal to drive with the interior light on in a car? Like, something about that, I still feel like it's a crime, even though it's not. It's just a freaking light inside of a vehicle. Big whoop. Oh, Kayla texted me. Hold on. Yes. Yes, if I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way, Kayla. I will be there shortly, very shortly, because you live like 4 minutes away. So I have a dilemma I've not really said much about. But it's going to become a major problem. I'll be honest. The air conditioner for the house has gone out permanently. I didn't know this, but the air conditioner is 17 years old. 17 years old is a long time for an air conditioner to work. So basically, I've lived in my grandparents' house for 15 years, right? So when I moved in there, it was 2 years old at the time. That air conditioner is old. I didn't know it was 17 years old. That is crazy. And so I've been doing a little research. My credit score is fair. My grandpa checked his credit score yesterday, and it is poor. He when I was younger, a teenager, his credit score was in the 800s, and he had perfect credit. And hold on, I got to turn off the light real quick, because I can't see this turn. There's no lights on this part of the highway that I'm getting on right now. 635 to I-35 connection, interchange, whatever you want to call it. If you're from around here, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so because of his health conditions and hospital bills that he just does not have the money for, it's really destroyed his credit, let's be honest. So he went from like 8 something, and he's down in the 5s. I won't say the exact number, but it's in the 5s, which is not good. I'm tempted to start a GoFundMe because I don't have $8,000 and I only have fair credit, and I don't want to finance a air conditioning unit and only be in that house another year or two, you know, because I would be paying $8,000 for the next 10 years, possibly. And I don't want to pay for somebody else's air conditioner, especially if we're not there in 10 years. I don't plan to be living there another 10 years. I think I'm out in 2 years, maybe less, you know. Sorry, instinct. I don't know why I turned it off. Instinct. But yeah, so I'm just kind of thinking about maybe starting to GoFundMe. I'm not trying to beg for money. Trust me. You know, right now is it's a tough time for everybody, you know. I just know that the summers in the Midwest, specifically Kansas and Missouri, are brutal because of how muggy and moist and damp it is around here, despite not being anywhere near large bodies of water. I don't know why the Midwest is so damp every year. So 100-degree weather in a house feels like 120, 130. It's like an oven. It's going to become an oven really quick. Now, the only room in my house that won't become an oven, maybe the basement, because it's underground. I almost said underwater. It's underground, and that's where I sleep. But my office is the only other place. But even then, that little air conditioner is going to be working at its full potential, and I even wonder how well that'll do. I don't know if it'll be able to keep up with the heat of both outside and my computers. So you may see me lose a lot of weight if we don't find a solution. So I'm thinking about starting a GoFundMe. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking driving, you know. Thinking about maybe starting a GoFundMe, but I just don't want, you know, a bunch of negative people. Oh, Danny's begging for money, blah, 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 you know. No, that's what I'm doing. I'm just saying maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I think $8,000 is reachable. I really do. But I also know it takes advertising. Hey, I need help, you know. So, I don't know. I feel like if that doesn't work, then either he's going to be really sweaty and possibly die from a heat stroke because of his health and his age, or maybe we can get a window unit and he'd have to sleep like really close to it, you know. I don't know. I'm not really worried about me so much as I'm worried about him, because, you know, I can sit in my office and only a little bit sweat instead of full sweat, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully. Almost to Kayla's. Or maybe I'll win the lottery, you know, who knows? I haven't really played. And I don't do scratchers except at Christmas, you know, when I get those as a gift, that's fine. But as far as gambling, I don't really go to casinos except unless I'm sad, as you've seen in the season 2 of this channel during the breakup. But the only thing I would be, you know, the only thing I usually do is the Powerball, the big drawing with millions. If I win that, then, boy, I'll be able to buy a million air conditioners. That'd be a waste of money, though. Why is Kayla out here so already?
Stupid shit. Oi.
I expect you to be outside already.
Huh?
I expect you to be outside already.
Well, Moose was being crazy, so I put him in his room.
Oh.
And then Nico's like growling at me. I don't know what he needs, but I'm like, what is your attitude? He's just looking at me and he's like growling.
Like, stop
like
that
it's
boy.
not like a mean growl. It's like a.
It's just I need something, mommy.
Yeah,
I
and
know
I'm
you're talking
like.
about. He does it all the time. I know you're talking about.
I'm like, why are you growling at me?
Okay.
So.
What's up, Danny?
What's up, dude? Huh?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. Going good. Just trying to make extra cash. Our air conditioner has gone out at the house, and it's $8,000 for a new one. So, yeah. So I'm like, I ran my grandpa's credit score last night, and it's in the tank because of his hospital bills. I got a better one than he does, which is weird. So, how you doing?
I've had a pretty good weird day.
Oh yeah. Was trying to spread around that he's a rat, and then the guy was like, all right, well, if he's a rat, another guy was like, if Daniel's a rat, where's the paperwork saying that he's a rat?
Right.
Because they'll have, you know, his name on.
Yeah.
And I guess like, there ain't no paperwork. And then he's like, so how's he a rat?
Well,
But I think what he's talking about is because Carla talked to his girlfriend, because his girlfriend started shit this morning.
Yeah.
Talking about it's bullshit that you guys are trying to raise money for Daniel and blah blah blah. Everything I sent you earlier. And so then Carla, Daniel's sister, called or text, like, you know, you sure are defending somebody, you know, who don't give a fuck about you because he over here talking to other bitches and
Yeah, he told me all this.
yeah.
Daniel, he sounds like a loser, dude. I feel like they like you more than him. That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
But yeah, when he was in the same pod as Daniel, he was trying to tell Daniel that they all had a green light out on for him.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I was telling Daniel, I was like, I bet you it's not you.
Oh yeah. That's what it sounds like. He sounds like he just lies.
Yeah, because she really was salty because you got all these people that are trying to help. We already raised $570 on there.
Oh really? I haven't looked. Heck yeah.
And it's only been on there, what, since yesterday?
Yeah, like 24 hours, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like, and Daniel was really surprised. He was like, wow, people actually care.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, because everybody knows you. Everybody knows who you are. Oh, 570.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good, and it's only day one. So
Right. I invited my whole friends list.
I'll go ahead and I can put it in the bottom of this vlog too. You want me to?
Thank you for your donation. Let the bean free.
Oh, you're welcome. I was like,
well, no, it says on there. It says it has you on it, and it says first donator or something.
well, as soon as I saw the notification, I was like, oh, well, $20 there.
Yeah.
And Facebook's connected to PayPal, so it was easy.
Yeah.
So actually, thank you, YouTube and Twitch, for helping me help Daniel, basically.
Yeah, I'm supposed to put the caption as free the D.
Free the D. Oh my gosh. That's something. You're crazy. Oh, and then he said just now that I guess escorted out of his cell.
For what?
I don't know. They're not in the same pod anymore.
I wonder what though.
I know. That's why I'm just like, what happened?
They gonna question him on a Sunday?
He probably was starting shit.
Oh, that's probably why then.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt if he was just starting shit.
I didn't think of that. Yeah. Can you see him from where you're at?
No.
Oh. Word gets around quick then, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it's usually the ones that brag about it are the ones
that don't have
get
shit.
punked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because sure was like, that's why because Daniel's a pussy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, you obviously don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm glad she figured it out though.
Yeah, because she texted me, said sorry.
I legit, that was the first thing I heard in my head when I was reading that. I was like, uh-oh. I just started hearing, I saw the light. I can hear my grandma singing it too in my head. That old gospel.
I knew she was gonna fuck. After Carla said she was gonna talk to her, I was like, watch, she gonna text me. But, because Carla was like, well, you know, it's good that she apologized. And I was like, yeah, but it wasn't a genuine apology. She apologized to me because her dude made her look fucking stupid. That's why. Because he was lying to her fucking face.
Yeah, she ain't trying to be friends, and definitely ain't out of respect.
I don't want to be friends with her. Right. I ain't liked her since I met her.
All right.
She is a two-faced little bitch.
I've never met either one of these people, but they sound like a whole mess.
And DJ, the first time I ever met him, as soon as he talks, like, I'm instantly annoyed. And you know how I am with that. Yeah. Like, remember when I dated Mike? Instantly annoyed.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, man, this dude can't even blink without Kaylee being like annoyed and yelling at him.
Because like he always thought he knew everything.
He'd always look at me and I'd be like, Kayla, I can't react to this. I'm in his house.
But you know I was right.
I know you're right.
He fucking nuts.
He got on my nerves too. But
he thought he wanted to let everybody else think that I was the fucking crazy one. But in all reality, I'm not even crazy. It's the fact that you just need to shut the fuck up, because you never shut the fuck up.
He did just keep going and going and going about
when
nothing.
You'd be talking about something, he'd be like, that reminds me of a story. But then the story was never related to anything that we were talking about. He just wanted to talk more.
And it wasn't funny or entertaining, or I don't even remember the story. You know what I mean? Whatever story it would be.
He's just my god.
He's one of those.
He's got liver disease. So like he's like all big now because his liver, and he might die or some shit.
I wonder why he has liver disease, huh? All the Keystone Light cans everywhere. Why would somebody
it's
get
Natty Ice?
Oh, I'm sorry, natural ice? Well, either way, it's hillbilly trash is what it is. Sorry if you drink Keystone and natural, but do better, okay? Yeah, all over, okay, Kayla, go ahead and tell them. Go ahead and tell them. Remember the apartment?
Oh, man, yeah, the apartment that I cleaned.
Yeah, Kayla
had,
cleaned his apartment.
3 huge trash bags full of just Natty Ice cans and
Tall
spit
boys.
bottles.
Tall boys.
And spit bottles,
and yeah, it's spit bottles because he chewed that backy. So, he got liver disease. He probably got other diseases
as soon as we wake up in the morning, this nigga reach on the side table, pop open a fucking nice warm fucking beer.
A warm beer? He didn't even keep it cool?
No. The fridge is too far away from the bed.
That's a sloppy and lazy alcoholic. See, I'd have to be an alcoholic with class. You know what I'm saying?
I cleaned up after him.
Yep.
And I got tired of doing it.
Yep. But yeah, he had spit bottles and tall boys everywhere. It was the way to live.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, but that is. He had the trailer mentality in an apartment, which is funny.
And then I don't know. Sometimes he was weird.
Yeah, he was weird, dude. He's one of those people that would. Okay, guys, you know what I'm saying? Those people who talk a lot and say nothing at the same time was him.
That's why I was always annoyed.
Yeah.
And then he always wanted to like dictate my decisions, and that's another thing. I was like, excuse me, I'm grown. Like, what?
Yeah. You see that car full of teenagers back there?
Oh, the one that got pulled over?
No, the one that was looking at the people who were pulled over. They were right next to us just now. The light was green for a good 10, and they were still looking. They didn't even pull forward. They looked like they were checking to see, you got your weed on your belt, make sure you got your weed, you might get pulled over.
Oh my god.
I know people act guilty when they ain't even. Here's the thing: the cop's already busy with somebody else.
Yeah, unless
if you got weed on you,
them.
yeah, if you got weed on you, just pretend like you don't. It's easy. They're not concerned about you.
Yeah, unless you're like going like 100 miles per hour
right
past them.
They already got somebody. So the fact that they were stalling at the light and looking around the car to make sure there ain't nothing out in the open, you're already guilty. I should have got glasses for the pandemic. Not have to go blind. Potentially forever. My left eye especially is like, hey, let's just not work hardly at all. Let's just inconvenience you. I'm glad they put a sign here. Please order the drive-thru window.
Strawberry shortcake sundae. It must be new.
It is new.
Blueberry chip. Oh man.
It's limited time. Blueberry chip? Oh, you just said that, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't know about that. I ain't know about that.
It look like it's good, but you know what? I want the Elaine. Grandma Elaine. Freshly baked shortcake covered with Andy's cum topped with delicious strawberries. Sounds good.
Andy's cum.
I didn't want to say vanilla frozen custard. It's too long. Can I just call it Andy's cuss? How many people yell at this sign, I wonder? Yeah, can I get a...
That's funny. Your car is so small, I can't even see the top menu.
Well, some of us have a credit score of 600 and some of us don't. So.
Don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
Meaning that's all I can afford.
I literally only see pints and quarts. Like, okay, now if I go farther, I can see splits and toppings. Go ahead, go.
Okay. Did you decide?
I'm just gonna get the drumstick.
Oh, I got last time?
Good,
oh,
yeah.
It was so good. Can I get the strawberry shortcake thing? I forget what it's called.
Sure. Sunday?
Yeah, it's Sunday. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then
can I just get a small drumstick concrete?
Yeah, will that be all for you guys?
Yeah.
I got a strawberry shortcake, small drumstick, $11.32 will be your total, and you'll pay for it over there.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, really? We'll pay for it over there.
Well, I was about to hand to it right here. Chick-fil-A, they swipe right there.
They proactive.
I don't know.
Hello.
Hi.
11:32.
All right.
Panic at the Costco. I like the shirt.
You like that? Thank you. It's fitting, isn't it?
Yeah. You have an NWA tattooed?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Strawberry shortcake.
Thank you so much.
Have a great night.
You too.
That was some foreshadowing. Remember? we were on the phone with Daniel. Daniel said, I smell strawberry shortcake.
I was thinking that. When he called, or when he called you again, tell him.
I will.
He foreshadowed my life. Are you a wizard? You don't think that girl was flirting, do you? With the tattoo?
Low-key, yeah. She was looking.
Oh, she was? Oh, I said didn't see. Okay, that's my downfall. I didn't even look at her.
Well, that's why she was like leaning out the window.
To get my card because I wasn't close.
She was leaning out the window when she was like this on the side of the window. She wasn't giving you nothing. We weren't giving her nothing.
Yeah. Guys, look. Doesn't it look good? I want to dump it, so.
I don't like those strawberries.
Why?
Actually, those ones look different than the ones they put on the banana split.
Yeah, these are.
The ones on the banana split were like gross.
It's regular. It's regular strawberry.
See, I don't know why when I got a banana split they didn't put those strawberries on there.
Oh, maybe they switched strawberry guys. This guy's way better. Is what they said.
Because the strawberry split or the banana split I got, you know what other strawberries? It kind of looked like preserved. Like it was like it was weird. They were darker and it was stupid. I was not satisfied. It was like slime.
Oh, these are legit. These are legit. Definitely.
Yeah, I didn't eat them. Strawberry shortcake.
Well, dang, since I didn't pick up on that.
That's okay. Daniel doesn't pick up on girls hitting on him either.
Was she hot? I didn't even look at her. No.
I didn't see her face.
Same. I didn't even look at her. I was just like, oh, thank you. I was too busy looking at the camera. I think I've looked back and find I'm probably getting roasted now. It's fine.
Why?
Because all that was on camera and I didn't even pick up any hints. So whatever. We're in quarantine. I can do anything anyway. I can't touch anybody. I'll get the Roni. So 2 people I know have died from it now. A former church member and a former church pastor. Don't go to church. You'll die.
But aren't they reopening everything?
Yeah. We're yes. I can't even start the sentence. Just keep going. Rip. So, not to darken the mood, but there's going to be a second wave of deaths, just like it was with the Spanish flu. The first wave of the Spanish flu killed about 2 million. This is 1900s, so it's actually 1920. So 100 years ago exactly. The first wave killed like 3 million. The second wave killed 50 million because people were, they probably didn't have a name for it at the time, but they were not social distancing. And they also didn't have the technology we have now. But history repeats itself, so. Me and Kayla hang out, not as much as we used to, but she doesn't have it. I don't have it. I work from home. She works at Smoothie King, but they don't have customers inside. Everything's behind glass, as you see everywhere. So we're both fine. That being said, I'm not over here looking at her face, so that'd be weird. That'd be so weird. So, yeah, we're safe. We're fine.
All negative comments, keep to yourself.
Good luck. I mean, obviously I have filters on, but
no, what I mean is like, I get tired of the people that like, so Tanya's cousin is one. He be sending her stuff. Yeah, he be sending her stuff all the time about how, you know, you're putting your family at risk and you're doing this and
he's saying that?
Yeah, and send her videos all the time. And Tanya's like, dude, I'm just trying to live my life.
Right.
So.
And he may have some truth to that, but
here's the thing though.
People don't like being preached at.
They can't keep people in their houses forever.
No, but the people who are going to City Hall and protesting City Hall in mass, supposedly, like what you've seen on the news, they're gonna be part of wave 2, unfortunately. So.
Oh.
While I'm not paranoid about the coronavirus, I do know it's very real. I've had 2 people I know die from it already.
All I know is if you're meant to get it, you're gonna get it. It's God's plan.
I don't know about that one, Chief, but that's a very weird way of looking at it. It's not God's plan. There are ways God gave us. And I was telling my grandpa this because my grandpa's a little bit rebellious. All right, he's not being as proactive as I am. He is now that he knows 2 people have died from it that he knew. But God also gave us common sense. I ordered some LED headlights. So these headlights I have now are going to be coming out on Thursday. I'm gonna get. I have bulbs that are 6,000K for both the headlights and the fog lights. So I'm about to be able to see everything in front of me. Because I don't like stock headlights are boring and dim. Yo, something about this strawberry shortcake is so good. It's almost like a cornbread. It's kind of like a cornbread, which you would think like, ugh. But no, it enhances the sweetness. But it's also like...
Have you never had shortcake?
I have, but not like this. Is it supposed to taste like cornbread a little bit? Because it do. It's so warm too. Oh.
You know what cake I don't really like?
What?
Angel food cake.
I love it.
It's just really spongy.
Mm-hmm. I like spongy cake though. Do you not?
I like wet cake.
Moist.
Well, I like tres leches, but only if it's made right. Like, I don't like it super soggy. Have you had tres leches?
I don't even know how to say that.
3 milk cake.
Oh, no, I don't think I have. 3 milk. You only need 1 milk.
It's good. I like it. I don't know, Sunfresh on 18th, they have it. And it's really good.
Yeah.
I like theirs. So if I ever get tres leches, I get it from there. Because it's not too soggy. It's just moist. It's like moist enough, but it's not wet.
You don't like your cake dripping?
Mm-mm.
You don't like it sog?
Nope.
Full sog?
Mm-mm. Just wet.
Guys, I like my cake dripping. Just like,
It's not even dripping.
Drip. There you go. The drip don't stop. Oh my goodness, it's good. It's like a meal.
You gonna lick the bowl too?
Maybe. No, I'm not.
It's gonna get in there. Whoa.
I'm already wearing it, so.
Might as well then.
Wow.
What? Oh, what's that?
It's chocolate. On your leg.
Coconut oil.
a little extra taste there.
Coconut oil is good. Tastes like coconut.
No. Coconut's garbage fruit.
Wow.
I'm sorry, are we in the Caribbean? Oh, that's sad. A Fiat. Okay, alright, Mercedes-Benz. Alright. A-Class, I think. And then a Beetle.
Volkswagen.
So 1 out of 3 cars was good. You got a Benz.
They were all white.
He's probably thinking, what's that guy doing pointing at my truck and slowing down?
Right.
They were all white, you're right. But one was a Benz wagon, which I like those. Those are nice. I think they're, I don't know if I said A-Class, but I don't think they're A-Class. I think they're C-Class or E-Class. Or maybe W-Class for wagon, I don't know. But
The only Mercedes I would want is the G-Wagon.
that's G-Class, sir, ma'am. Human.
Just saying. I don't know. I'm probably gonna get, I think I'm gonna get some kind of SUV though.
Yeah.
Then Tanya was like, well, Chloe really likes them. And I was like, that probably means they're sweet as shit. So I probably won't like it.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. I don't like as sweet things.
And here's the thing. I can kind of relate to that. Today I got Kool-Aid Jammers from like what I used to have when I was a kid.
And you were like, ugh.
I took a sip and I was like, that's nothing but sugar. Where's the flavor? It's just straight up just like, it's like taking sugar and just going, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I will pace myself with these. They're good, but geez, that is sugar. When you're a kid though, you're like, juice, you know? Good for me. Juice is not pop. No. No, they're probably worse.
Juice.
Yeah.
I feel like Capri Sun didn't have as much sugar as Kool-Aid.
I like Capri Sun. I will down those because there's less sugar.
Yeah.
They taste good, more flavor, less sugar, and they even advertise, yeah, 30% less. Yes, you're right. You are.
Or how about those watered down bug juices? Or the barrels of juice?
The barrels of juice are good. Now the blue tastes like blue.
The blue was the best.
But it stung your throat.
Like water.
I like the blue, but it stung your throat if you had too much of it at once.
Oh, see, I
used to chug the barrel. I would go and gone.
I got that with all of them though, not really like.
Oh yeah, it's red too, and a little bit purple, but blue really like it hit that throat.
I'm glad you said that it tastes like blue because
it do.
Because when Taco Bell had those Skittles Freeze,
yeah,
I got one and Levi was like, "Is it good?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "What's it taste like?" I said, "Red." He said, "How does it taste like red?" I said, "Levi, just taste it. It tastes like red." See,
and that's the thing. See, the new generation, they don't have it like we had in the 90s. If something tastes like blue, you knew it tastes like blue. Colors had taste, okay?
Blue, purple, orange.
And now everything's like strawberry, kiwi, blue, raspberry, yogurt. And I'm like, just say blue.
No, that Skittles Freeze tastes just like red.
Right. We know what red tastes like. Red comes in two different reds too. There's a good red and then there's a cough medicine red.
No, this was good red.
This is good red. All right, good. Green tastes like green. You know, lemon lime. Blue.
Unless it's apple.
Unless it's apple, yeah. But blue's got that. Blue just hits to me. So is orange. Now orange is actually a fruit, but
unless you're talking about Gatorade.
I love orange Gatorade.
Oh no.
You don't love orange?
I don't like the yellow one either.
No, yellow's default. I don't drink default. Nothing. I barely drink default Coke. I gotta be cherry Coke.
I guess I switched from Gatorade to Powerade.
I know.
I think Powerade just has a better taste.
I prefer Powerade over Gatorade. Now, back in the day, you can catch me dead with Powerade. I used to think it tastes like ass.
I used to be like, I thought it tasted like watered down Gatorade.
Yeah.
But what I didn't like about Gatorade is how it tastes like sweat.
Because they dripping on the commercial?
Well, no.
They drip the color of the drink?
But no, like legit though. Like it just tastes like how like if when I'm, you know, on the treadmill or and I accidentally lick my lips or something, I get sweat in my mouth.
A
it just tastes like salt.
Yeah. A little salt water.
That's what Gatorade tastes
That's
like.
what Dasani tastes like. Same company, I think.
I don't like Dasani water.
No, Dasani water is salt water. And I taste the salt.
Caca worm.
I've always tasted. I was like, why does Dasani always have a little, you know, ocean taste to it? It's because it's got a small amount of salt to keep you buying. Feds are here.
I loved Smart Water for the longest time. I would like only drink Smart Water. Oh.
Yeah.
A lot of people like that Life Water. Is that what it's called now?
No, I don't.
I think they just buy it for the bottle.
I don't like vitamin water. That tastes like ass. It does.
Vitamin water?
Oh, yes.
I've never tried vitamin water. What else? I don't know. But no. I like Body Armor too. Body Armor is good.
Never had it. I'm gonna leave my phone in here real quick. We're just gonna go inside for 2 seconds.
Get water.
Yep. And get some Fiji water probably. Unless I got the new one, Wakia or whatever. Wakiki.
I don't know what that is.
It's the new Hawaii water.
He looked surprised when I put my water down.
I don't know why. I just now looked at the time of this GoPro. It's been recording 52 minutes. I have no time left. I mean, I have no battery left. So I'll see you guys later on that one. It's hot. All right, I'll see you guys.